Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your February 2017 reading. I'm so happy you're here. I love you guys. What did we talk about last month? We were talking about your healing process, right? How much you need to heal from deep wounds. You were wounded in 2016. Take some time. What a great month January is for that kind of healing, at least in the Northern Hemisphere where it's dark and it's very internal. Yeah, it's some heavy lifting. It can be lonely. And it can also feel a little bit like you're withdrawing deep down inside of yourself and going back to the roots, right? And that's wonderful, but it's always time to move on, right? There's always a time to shift back into, cards are falling out, my friends. All right. It's always a good time to shift back into another mode, right? We're always transitioning between different ways of doing things because that is the process. It's a flow, a change. And you are one of the signs, I think, that is very good at plugging into the larger collective. Like Pisces, your sister sign, you have the ability to plug right into the truth. The larger cultural, emotional truth, the bigger picture, you can go right there. And February is going to be about you reasserting yourself in your dreams. Coming up with your new dreams, your new goals. Because you go through a healing process, right? You go down, you lick your wounds. You take the time to heal and to root down into the earth, basically, right? Get in touch with that more grounded part of yourself. Your opposite sign is Taurus. So that other side of yourself, right? Your counterpart of yourself, which is the grounding down, being physical, present in yourself. More cards are falling, my friends. My goodness. You are all just revolutionary. Revolutionary sign. But February is like, dreaming big. Re-expanding out. Getting back in touch with that big collective energy that you are so on point about. You get it. And more than that, it's about you just having the fun of coming up with new goals, new dreams. You spent that time, the beginning of February, you're letting go of this old thing. That feeling of exhaustion, depletion, that you were stolen from, that you were backstabbed, that things were done in a backwards way that didn't make you feel good. So you were here, right, in January. You were feeling a little weary. You were healing. You were thinking about this, why it happened, how it happened, how you don't really ever want to go through this again. Because Scorpios, you guys are loyal. You are all heart. You are the deepest well, like we were talking about last month. You have a depth to you, an intensity to you that means that you feel things on a level that a lot of other signs don't even get. They don't even know it's happening. And you're over there having an entire emotional experience that goes to the heart of the issue, right? And you're also the most loyal people in the world. So when this kind of thing goes down, it takes your time, it takes your energy. And you've been grounding down. You've been learning to hold the world more lightly again and embrace it for its true nature. And embracing yourself for your true nature. Learning to have a little bit more youthful gaze again at the beginning of February. Learning to hold the world gently in your hands and embrace it. But it's time to come up with new goals. New dreams of warmth and love. Celebration. What do you want, Scorpio? Do you want a partner that accepts you for your true nature? Somebody who, when they look at you, you're sitting at home together and they look at you, they get that you're going through that deep experience. And they sit with you and they say, I understand. And you just know. It's not something you have to express. It's not something you have to explain. It's not something that you have to fight with the other person in order for them to get it. Is that something that you dream of? Because it's in your cards if you want to start dreaming. Of all the signs, you guys are some of the most powerful manifestors in the zodiac. Because you're tuned in. Because you're plugged into that big picture. Because you're so deep. When you dream, it happens. And this is asking you to start dreaming the beautiful dream again. Your heart, you were betrayed, you were exhausted, you were depleted, you were misunderstood. People didn't accept you for your true nature, which is so hard. Such a hard thing, especially for you Scorpios, you loyal, fixed, passionate sign that you are. People don't always get you. They think you're tough. They think you're harsh. But really, you are experiencing things on a deep level. So you went through that. It's time to dream the big dream. It's time to start manifesting the things that you really want again. Because you have that capability. You've shut it down for a few months as you've been trying to process what's gone down for you and where you are starting this new year. Now it's time to open those doors because this is the kind of fruitful energy we want for you. And we want that to be a process of growth. This is my warning card in this deck. Every spread I feel like I always get like a warning card, and this is the warning card to you. Do not feel like you have to hold it all on your own. Remember that you do have a true nature, and it's okay for you to accept it and embrace it and live with it. You don't have to make up for it in some crazy way. You don't have to act differently for somebody. You don't have to hold all of your burdens on your shoulder by yourself. It will wear you out so fast. And that's not what we want, because we want you to be here manifesting the dreams that you have. We don't want you to feel burdened and alone. So just keep that in mind, because what was I saying about you guys being some of the most powerful manifestors in the zodiac? That is absolutely true. First of all, this is home for you guys. You are the sign of transformation. You are the sign of change. Excuse me, my Skype is going off there. You are the voice of change. You are this revolutionary sign. This is going to come for you in the best way possible. That's the thing that I love about this, especially with you. And I think this group of you are going to appreciate this much more than a lot of other signs would. I think you guys get the Death in the Tower card are huge invitations to the next thing. What's the first step in a transformation? What's the first step in manifesting something huge and new and big? It's letting go of old stuff. When you start living a healthier lifestyle, what happens? You lose a couple of friends because they don't get what you're doing now. But you lose a couple of friends, you have to make some changes, you have to lose some things. Then what happens? New friends come in. New adventures come in. It clears the path for your next stage. So you are going to be manifesting. I've been saying that February is going to be a revolutionary month. We have Aquarius for most of it, and then we go into Pisces, two of the most revolutionary, expansive signs in the zodiac. And you are going to be feeling the intensity of that energy because you are going to start opening up and expanding. How exciting. But it is very intense, and it demands a lot of time and energy from you. Now, you are getting a ton of major arcana cards in this spread, which to me suggests that fate is intervening for you. It's almost going to feel like things are coming in for you. Once again, powerful manifestors, right? You dream it, it shows up. It shows up. So you go through this death process, this tower process, this little bit clearing the old energy out, clearing the old energy out, and then what? The world shows up. Things start moving fast. Things start moving really fast for you guys. No joke at all about this. Wow. Wow. This is no joke at all, you guys. But once again, I'm getting a couple more warning cards for you guys, because this is what happens. All right, so you guys are powerful manifestors. You start dreaming. You start planting those seeds at the beginning of February. Things start changing. Things start progressing and moving. And old things are going away and new things are coming in. And you're just suddenly doors are opening and you're starting to think about where you want to be by the end of the year and what you're going to do in the intervening months. What was I saying at the beginning of this video? You guys are some of the deepest feeling people we have in the world. You feel things deeply. So you're going through this and you know how to ride that train. You know how to go through the transformation process. It's inherent. It's like in your bones. You get it. You get that process. You're on board. But you're feeling things deeply. You might feel a little bit tired as you go through this month. That's okay. What you need to do is go to this Hermit energy. This is Virgo. It's a complementary sign to you. You're going to need to take the time to rest sometimes. Just a little bit. When you get a chance, as these new revolutionary ideas are coming in and you're re-expanding out and you're plugging back into the larger vision of the world, take the time to rest, reflect, use that psychic intuitive know-how that you have in your deep core to look inside and take stock and take care of yourself deeply. I love you guys. And you have been doing some really deep, heavy lifting in the last months. And you are going to sometimes have to just go back and remember to love and cherish yourself and take that deep breath, because we want that for you. And you need to rest. There has to be balance. There has to be a sense of, okay, so much is going on here, but I'm still taking care of myself. I'm still respecting myself. Because if you don't, you might start feeling a little bit blinded and a little bit stuck and a little bit overwhelmed. You might even want to start going back over these old wounds, which isn't going to help you move forward any better. So just be aware that you are going to need to rest. You might have a little of your old fears coming up for you, because this is such transformational energy, you guys. I'm so excited. And I'm going to clarify, because this is just crazy. So I pulled, and cards were flying out for you guys today. And like I was saying, I don't always see 4 major arcana cards in this 9-card spread that I do. I mean, that's huge. And they came all in a row. Death, the Tower, the World, the Hermit. You are going to be going through some stuff. I want to clarify that interchange because it's huge. It's huge. I'm going to pull 3 clarifiers. I don't know what this is, you guys. But I know that as soon as you start dreaming, and as soon as you start really thinking about what your heart's desires are, what your new dreams are, what your new visions are, things are going to move. They are going to move. Move with the wind. Oh, wow, you guys. This is nuts. Okay. I got the Hermit and the World again, in the same order. I cannot make this stuff up. You guys are such a magical, intuitive sign. Crazy things happen when I focus in on you guys. So it's asking you to balance these 2 things. The new things are coming in. New things are coming in with such beautiful intentions for you. And you are going to feel tuned into it. You're going to get it. When you do take those moments of quiet and thoughtfulness, you're going to go very deep inside of yourself, and you are going to feel extremely intuitive with how things are moving. It's going to help reassure you as these new world things come in that you are doing the right things and the right people are coming in. It'll be a great reminder for you. So whenever you have those quiet moments, it's going to feel very intuitive and warm and kind. Okay, so I said I pulled 3 clarifiers, right? I'm still trying to get over the fact that I pulled double of the World and the Hermit, because what great energy, you guys. You deserve it. You so deserve it. If you've been planning on moving to somewhere, like maybe you wanted to go back to a city that you've missed for a few years, or starting a new business, or just starting a dream that you've always had, whatever it is. This is the energy, these two paired together with the internal self-knowing and the expansive world. What were we just talking about? This is February. This is bridging those two, right? When you have those two energies working in synchronicity like that, you can go for a long time. You can get a lot done. And here's the thing. The third card, 2 of Cups. So if you were really hurt last year by an emotional relationship that you had where people hurt you and didn't accept you for your true nature, and it felt like a struggle and a battle and all of those harsh, heavy things, for some of you out there, love is coming in such a deep way. Truly. When you have the 2 of Cups flanked by the Hermit and the World, that is beautiful energy. So for some of you, you might really be feeling ready to even imagine loving again. Because once again, you guys are very loyal people, and it takes you time. If you went through a major breakup in 2016, even 2015, it might have taken you a while to get to the point where you even wanted to start dreaming in order to manifest a relationship at that level. But you know what? 2 of Cups coming in. Some of you, that is what you are going to be manifesting in February. And as the Pisces energy comes in near the end of the month, that is going to be beautiful for you, because that's a sister sign to you. They get your true nature. And that's going to infuse that 2 of Cups watery energy so much more for you. What an amazing reading, you guys. This is going to be a month of utter revolution in your hearts, in your minds. You are reopening your doors again. And like I said, as soon as those doors reopen, as soon as your mind starts expanding and you plug back into the collective energy like you are so good at doing, oh my gosh, things just fly off the hook in a great way. I'm really excited for you because you deserve it. And I think you're going to find that the kind of growth that's coming in for you, sometimes, you go for you want to find out, you're the sleuths, the detectives, and you get yourself into a little bit of trouble. This energy isn't so much of that. It's a much more of that enlightened, expansive energy that's going to be sustainable for you, which is fantastic. That's what we want for our Scorpios. Because you guys, we need you. We need your intuitive sense. We need your intensity. We need your passion and your loyalty and your commitment to finding out answers. And you're going to be there. You're going to be at the party. You're going to be at the table. Your time for sitting in silence in the dark, healing your wounds is over. It is reopening, and I'm so excited for you. All right, so I'm going to link my website and my email below. If you have any questions for me, you want to get in touch with me, I hope you leave some comments and tell me how your February is going. And have a beautiful one, Scorpio. I love you guys so much. I hope it is as beautiful and revolutionary as I am seeing in these cards. I am so excited right now for you. I will see you next month.